Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Nusyara binti Jafaruddin. My matric number is 98141. Today I would like to present about expected elasticity for media prima. One of the issues that may give an impact to the elasticity is inflation. Media Prima is the largest integrated media company in Malaysia. Media Prima is a leader with its media-related businesses that include television, print, radio, advertising, content creation, and digital media. Media Prima was tested to study the concept elasticity for each price change. One of the issues that is the main factor for the elasticity of the market for Media Prima is inflation. Inflation refers to the rise in cost of goods and services over a specific time frame. Typically, the inflation rate is determined by assessing the Consumer Price Index (CPI), which calculates variation in the price of items within a consistent selection of goods and services over a defined period. Next, elasticity of demand curve for the Media Prima. Based on the diagram above, the first equilibrium point is obtained at point A, which is at price P1 and quantity demand Q1. The equilibrium point shifts to point B, which is at a price P2 and quantity Q2, when there is a change in the price level from P1 to P2 because people prefer to the cheapest subscription. Change in the price level will cause the quantity request for Media Prima subscription to decrease from Q1 to Q2. This is because when the monthly payment for tonton increase, people prefer to use normal channels or subscribe to Netflix, which only requires payment once a year. Next, factor elasticity of demand becoming elastic. There are several factors that make the elasticity of demand curve become elastic. First, classification of goods as luxuries or necessities. Luxury goods display more elastic demand as consumers are more likely to reduce the quantity demanded when faced with price increases for non-essential goods. On the other hand, necessities such as basic food items or medical prescription tend to have inelastic demand, meaning that consumers continue to buy them even with price increases. 2. Time horizon considered. In the long run, demand is more elastic because consumers can find other alternative products such as consumers can switch to Netflix if the price of Media Prima increase. 3. Proportion of income spent on specific goods. The price of goods affects consumer become which will cause the demand for goods to be more elastic. For example, if the subscription price of IKEA or tonton increases, consumer will reduce the quantity purchased because it affects their budget. Next, elasticity of supply curve for the Media Prima. Based on the diagram, the y-axis shows the price and the x-axis shows the quantity offered. On the y-axis, it shows the price change or increases from P to P1. This is because during the inflation, almost all goods and services within a firm increase, causing the price for an individual to pay for a subscription such as tonton that also increase. The effect of an increases in the price level will result in the quantity offered also increasing from Q to Q1. This is because the increasing price change causes people to choose to stop subscribing to Media Prima. The balance of supply and demand can be achieved if the quantity demanded and the quantity offered are the same. But during the inflation, the quantity demanded is small, causing the quantity offered to be more. This will cause the firm to only get a minimal profit compared to the before. Next, factor elasticity of supply becoming elastic. There are several factors that make the elasticity of supply curve become elastic. First, technological progress emerged as a critical determinant affecting the elasticity of Media Prima supply. Technological agility allows companies to efficiently manage cost increase, thereby contributing to more resilient supply growth. Second, an effective cost management strategy is the basis of Media Prima's resilience against the challenge posed by inflation. This ability to manage cost positions Media Prima to adjust its supplies without significant disruption even amid the complexities of inflationary pressure. Third, dynamic competition in the media and entertainment industry. In a highly competition environment, Media Prima had to adapt their offer to maintain or increase market share, contributing to a more elastic supply to be more competitive. In conclusion, Media Prima Elasticity are elastic in demand and supply during inflation. So, Media Prima need to take an action to increase their service in this era to attract our consumer to stay in our brand. So, that's all from me. Thank you.